Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Kelly. Very exciting day out there. I have a new concealer. Anyways, this is the hydrating, I don't even know what they're calling this. The Ultra Creamy Tarte Shape Tape. Is that what it is? I don't know. It's a new one. I'm gonna put it head to head with this guy. This is the original. This is not. It's a new one. You guys, let's try it out. I look like a bum. In case this is your first time here, I'm highly energized. I do have just a sweaty cup of water, but I was really excited to see this. I've been hearing a lot about it, but then I heard recently Tara Lynn did a full review of this. I will link her video down below, and I was like, that's it. I want to try this. I want to try it. I have a history with this guy. I tried it when it first launched. Ooh, I did not like it. Could not get it to work. I didn't. I am 38 years old, almost 39. Well, I'm like 38 and a half. I'm 38 and a half. I have dry to normal or normal to dry skin. My body can't make up its mind, and I'm rolling with it. It is what it is. So I tried it again because I've been working on my diet and nutrition, which does affect your skin. So it's less dry. I used to be dry to dry. Anyways, I've made it up to a mix between dry and normal skin. But anyways, so I retried it. I have scrape marks. I have used the snot out of this. I actually do like it. This is because this was the second time I bought this. I think it was last year. I bought it. Probably the 21-day sale, and I was like, you know what? Let's try this again. And I actually do like it, but in the last I'd say month, it's not by my favorite. It's not by my favorite. It's been a little too dry. I don't know if it's because I'm getting to the bottom. I don't know because it's pushing its life with me. But anyways. The new one. We're here to talk about the new one. So this guy came out and I was super excited. Okay. But I will say I have the shade 27S in this one. This is a little bit light, and I'm going to do a no foundation, just a concealer day because I had some dairy and I have a rash on my face and it looks horrible with foundation on. So we're not doing any foundation. I have lots to do. It is my Monday. I'm cleaning. I'm gonna go for a walk. It's hot. Well, so it's supposed to get a little hot outside, but I'm looking like a bum right now. I'm probably gonna take some Benadryl, so I'm gonna have a Benadryl nap. I'm gonna put this to the test. Because that's what I do. I just do some silly things. And I will do a check-in when I'm in the pickup line to come back at the end of the night, see how it wears, and all that other good stuff through all of the Monday shenanigans that I will be doing. Anyways, so different shades because I got a different shade. This was 29N and this is 27S. So this is light medium, this is light medium sand. This just has a yellow tint to it. Hopefully I don't look like a crazy person, but if I do, it is what it is. So they do the cap is a little bit different. This is purple based with gold, and this is gold with purple base. So you will be able to tell them apart. Let's swatch these to see if I'm gonna look like a crazy person. I mean, whoop, all over my pants. Anyways, I hope everybody's having a great day. There is light medium sand 27S, and this is just light medium. That's it. Okay, so it should be okie dokie. Anyways, so this is the new one. This is 29S. No, 29N. 29N, and the bottom is 27S. So they look, just swatched out, they look like they're gonna be okay next to each other. You can already tell it's drying down very, very matte already. So I do have dry under eyes, especially underneath my eyes. But I also have been enjoying setting them, which is a super crazy person for myself. Okay, so what one do I want to do on what side? Let's do original on the left, new one, creamy on the right, because I'm right-handed. I'll forget. So I'll probably have to set them apart like this on my table here so I remember. Okay, so the original. Oh, and I didn't plan this well. I didn't plan with. And then half of my chin. And a little bit of redness right there. I'm just to brighten up. I don't know what's going on. This is happening right now. Anyways, okay, so original is on that side. What do I do? Do I just use my fingers? I guess I'm just gonna use my fingers for the day. Yeah? Let's use fingers. That way it's same applicator. This is what I'm doing. Anyways, okay, so moving this before it dries. Yeah, I haven't been super duper impressed with the Shape Tape recently, so I was really excited to see that they came out with a hydrating one. I don't know if like my body is like just going back to preferring more hydrating makeups and not, I mean, I've never really been a huge fan of the matte, and this is pretty matte. It's pretty matte. I can get it to work when I use a primer. I didn't put a primer on. It's sitting in front of you. I just have my skincare on, so I just have sunscreen. So, I mean, it is hydrating, but I was going to put like an actual hydrating something on. Okay, so there's that. And usually I have, after I finish all of my makeup, I have like a one tap out kind of thing. And I'm just going to put mascara on for the day. Like, maybe a little blush, but this is a concealer kind of wear day. This side, I'm going to use the new one. It is drying down. I'm trying not to fling it all over my pants again. So there's great suction on these. I went crazy pants with the other one. All right, so same thing. I use the back of the doe foot because it has like a little well in there, and it just, for me, it holds too much product. So same thing, this half of my chin, and I probably shouldn't put anything on my chin because that's where I have the majority of the rash going on that I do have. Anyways, so let this sit for a minute. Are you guys trying this? I'm really, really excited. I have high hopes for it anyways. Okay, so the only really, the difference, I mean, when looking at them like this, they both have this, but then you keep rolling it, and at the front of it, it's going to have Ultra Creamy in the center here. So if you have both or want both, that's going to be another way to kind of distinguish. They went this way. Seeing them laying in. Oh, see, I'm touching the rash. So it broke out in hives, and I'm just really hoping that it doesn't further continue into eczema, because that's typically what my body does when I get a rash from eating foods I shouldn't be eating. It turns into eczema, and it's just a mess. I think I need a little bit more. I do. Okay, make sure I grab the right one. Boop. Because it is creamy and hydrating, I'm trying not to go overboard because this stuff is pretty high coverage, and that is one way I found that I can get the original to work, is using less of it, and I can get it to work. So I'm just making sure I tap it in, tap, get it all blended in, and in the mirror here, and far away a little bit, it looks okay. As far as shade match, I'm playing Jenga over here, stacking things, and I don't know why. Anyways, this is kind of sitting into my skin. It looks like this one is a little bit lighter. This was the original formula. This is the creamy one, but you can definitely see the hydration in this one. It's not fully dried down, but it's not, well, maybe a little bit like transferring. But all right, maybe take away all the extra, but it's still like there's moisture there, and you can see that, whereas this is fully dried down and whatnots. Anyways, so I think the shade is pretty similar. I don't know why I was thinking this was, I don't know, it looked yellow on the swatches. Anyways, so I did get a different color. This is neutral. I didn't do very well on my nose. I mean, I didn't do any pore filling or anything either. See, and everything's just gonna look poo on my chin. It's all like right here and down is where my rash is. But on my forehead, it looks really, really good. I mean, you can see the matte does blur out a little bit. But I have powders I can do the blurring effect with. I mean, I don't feel a difference between one side right here that needs to, or that would need to be set underneath my eye. See what I mean right here? Just one quick tap out. It should be good for the day. Eyelid is good. This is all dried. But see, like, it doesn't move with my wrinkles. And that's something I've noticed is it, like, don't stretch it because it doesn't look good. Oh, do the tap out. I'm not going to powder anything. But right away, I can tell you, I do like it. Okay, see if I can do this. And I'm going to look up right in here. You can see a difference to see how it's moving on my skin. You see how it moves, but like this one, like you really start to see the lines. Do you see that? I'm gonna have to figure out my camera and how to help you guys see that. I do want to build it up. Just because darkness right here. Again, the I have a little bit of dairy, so I'm going to have some darker circles for a little bit. I'm not even going to mess with my nose, and the rash is making it look absolutely horrible. If you didn't notice, I didn't talk about it. Down my nose or my chin, we're not going to talk about it because it's not going to look good. It's not. So little bits right there. Build it up. I do like it though. And that's one thing I do really, really like. And that is why I bought the other shade, is because I feel like this one is just a little too light. Whereas this one's more of like a neutral, like everyday, where I could more so get away with just wearing a concealer for the day and not doing like full on foundation. I do really like the way it feels. Like it's creamy, but it's not. That was a lot. Like it's not greasy creamy. You know how sometimes it says creamy, but like it's NARS Radiance Concealer kind of has that. It has a feel. Tap, tap, tap that in. And same with the side. Yeah, you can feel the difference between like your fingers. There is a difference. Okay, but built up beautifully. I mean, obviously this one builds up really nice. This one built up really, really great. I do like it. So I'm not going to set it. I'm just going to leave it. Oh, my nose is going to bug me though. Anything left I can kind of... Maybe a little bit. Anyways, okay, so I'm filming a wear test, new product comparison with a rash on my face. It is what it is. I'm a real person. These are fully dried down. I mean, like set now. It's not moving. I mean, I'm not lightly or hardly rubbing, but it is lightly moving. But this one is still hydrated. And this one still very much so has like that matte, like the soft matte kind of effect right here on my hand compared to this one. But underneath my eyes, I feel like it's okay. I've really been liking a matte under eye. I've been using the Mineral Veil quite a bit. So I'm just going to throw on some mascara. I'm going to do my cleaning first. And then I'm going to take a Benadryl nap. And then I will see you guys in the pickup line in 4 hours. 4 hours? Because it's kind of Yeah, it's almost 11 o'clock. I finally got up here. So it's almost 11 o'clock, and I'm in the pickup line around 3:30. So, but it'll be a 4 hour, right? Yeah, 4.5 hour check-in, and then I'll come back at the end of the night. If it lasts 8 hours, I'm good. So go to bed early anyways. So yeah, I will see you in just microseconds. Okay, how about a at-home check-in? I took my camera, but I forgot my SD card, so there was no filming in the pickup line. But it is 4:10 there. Anyways, let's check out this makeup. I did look at it in the van, but I'm not gonna be able to do this while holding the camera as well. But I can tell you that I like the hydrating side better. So it's starting to break up like right here. Hopefully I zoomed in enough, but it's not over here. And I did build it up. I tend to build up my concealer right in the corner right there, but it's not moving. Same as when I initially applied it, it's not moving. And it's creasing and separating as my skin stretches, but this side, it just kind of moves right with my concealer. Okay, this is really heavy holding it up like this. Anyways, so check in. This is number 4. It's doing really, really well on this side and not so much this side. I did get a walk in. We only walked 2.5 miles today. I did get my cleaning done. I didn't have my allergy nap, so we might call it early tonight. Anyways, I will be back here in another 4 hours. Okay, you guys, it is the end of the night. It is 8:32. It's the end of my night. Everybody's sleeping. I took my Benadryl. I need some sleep. I didn't get my Benadryl nap, but I did get lots of housework done. I got a walk-in, so I warmed up. It's warm out. I never changed out of my sweatshirt. I should have, because it got warm today. Anyways, so I did sweat a little bit, if you will. I did get heated. Anyways, so I do have the Ultra Creamy on this side and the original on this side. It's really weird. I can feel like the weighted difference. Full, almost empty. So anyways, let's zoom you in, editing me. Let's take a look. I did look at this, so I could already give you like some good notes. I did really just sit here for about 5 minutes looking at everything. And I will say, so this is the side with the original, and this is the side with the creamy. I'm not gonna look at like the nose area or the chin area, because this is all full of like hives, and it doesn't look good on either side, because whatever. So I will say, from a distance, I can't really tell apart, but once you get to about arm's reach away, that's when I start to see the problems, and this is where I have a problem with the original. These lines, these vertical lines right here. Hopefully camera is picking all of them up. I'm trying not to move so that they are seen. Wow. I do get those when I do have a lot of drying. Now on this side, I don't have them. Okay. I've had this on for 8 hours, which is long enough for me. So 8 hours is really like my perfect amount. 8-10 hours is as long as I wear my makeup on the daily anyways. And to be honest, I would have washed my face like probably 2 hours ago if it wasn't testing out a concealer. So there's that. I don't need a 24-hour nothing. So I will say I don't have the vertical dryness on the inner first part here, but same thing. When I stretch, I'll do both. This side with the original does not stretch. And I'm slowly looking underneath my eye right now. It doesn't stretch when I move it to kind of like soften out my fine lines and wrinkles. It doesn't move. Like, it separates, and you can see it. So it definitely doesn't move very beautifully on the new creamy side. So points on that one as well. Neither of them color oxidized. I'm so tired. So neither of them did oxidize. I will say the top like my lid. I did nothing on my lids. I didn't powder anything. So it's just concealer. I used fingers for applications for both. And my oils on the original side here really did come through right in that crease. Well, it did for both. And I do see that, but this is much less. And again, I think that's because there's like, it's flexible. It's one of those where the makeup moves with you kind of thing. And this one is really affected by my natural oily eyelid. So if I were to have eyeshadow on it, it would break down a little bit right there. So there is that. Now the very inner here, right here, I was watching some TikTok today and I was laughing really hard. I'm one of those that will laugh until she cries, and then I cry because I'm laughing and it hurts, and it just ends up being a thing. So I do have some darkness coming through on the side. It is fading. I do think it says it's long wearing, but I don't think it's like totally never coming off kind of. So there is darkness coming through. I did build it up, and I was really happy with the coverage, and I didn't notice until just very recently. I mean, I did glance at the mirror quite frequently as I was like passing by. I didn't notice it until I sat down here with the ring light. So I don't think it's as bad as what the ring light is showing, but the bright darkness is coming through. But it is faded beautifully. But on the original side, it definitely has stayed. Did I tear more on this side? I don't know. It's quite possible. But for points on these, I should have tallied them up, but I already know. This one only really had the strong point for this one, this inner corner here. Neither of them transferred any of my mascara. I mean, I got mascara on my eyelid. I try to clean it up as best as I can, but like it didn't transfer up here at all. I don't wear it on my lower lash line. I suppose I could have today, but it's not my thing, so I didn't want to test it. I really like this. I'm happy I got this. I would probably pay full price. First impressions, I don't think I've been this impressed with a concealer first impression wise in a long time. A like dose of colors Meet Your Hero concealer would be the last one I remember being like immediately wowed over. So I really like this, but this has its perks too. So I mean, I like these. Finally got them to work. Well, I finally got the one to work. But anyways, it is so very late. I really greatly appreciate you guys hanging out with me today. I had a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying these long, like full day wear tests and like midday check-ins and stuff like that. So I'm having a lot of fun here. I do hope you do decide to stick around, smash the like button, share with your friends so I can make more friends here on the internet, and make sure your bell is ringing as however you like to see me pop up on your newsfeed. I think I might be going to 5 days a week. I don't know. I might try it for April. I've got way too many ideas. I'm flowing with ideas. Anyways, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.